All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the February community meeting. All right. So we'll wait a bit. We'll get some people into the stream. Let's see who's here. We got Acno Goji, Anton, Hamid Gaming, and Godzilla Reader. All right. Hello, guys. Thank you
Cool,
for
cool.
showing. Um, let's see. All right. I want to do something real quick. Let's see. Acno, we have your. We know what we were doing for your showcase thing. Anton, though, I have not received an email with what you wanted to show us. So if you could send that real quick, if you're watching right now, send that to us real quick so that we
Yeah,
can show that. Once again, I know you said you had like 5 monsters, but we'll only be able to show one of them just because we don't want to show everything. And then we also have a lot of details in terms of Patreon for this meeting, so this will be a very important one, especially for you guys who are in the $10 tier. All right, Goji Rex 28, what's up? Gabe Del Toro, what's up? All right, getting some more people
hello
in.
everyone.
You're good, Gabe. All right, so that is, we are live on there. Just making sure that's good. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll give about 3-ish more minutes, maybe, see if we can get some more people because we are
Oh, probably.
now at like 1,060 subs, guys. So
We are.
hopefully we'll be getting a lot more, people in the comments here.
Yeah. Hopefully. Where me? I am here.
Yeah, he's at a public place, so he has to wear a mask.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
one wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I'm the other person wearing it with the camera on.
And let's see. What's up, Bobby Reynolds? Hello, hello. All right. Yeah, we'll give it
Hey,
about a
you don't
couple
think
more
it's me?
minutes.
It's me. Hi. This is me.
It might look different, but it's him.
Yeah, he's still here,
Oh,
guys.
it's the beard. It's the beard.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind.
All right. All right. Also, since it is February, we just wanted to, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so for those of you who do have a significant other, or if you don't, it doesn't matter because look, Kudajiro is right in the corner there, and he's wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. So, yeah. All right. Okay, I think we're set. Let me get some other documents set up here because I now have there's a bit to talk about in this community meeting, so I have a
Mhm.
script that I need to follow because I am not going to remember everything. So,
You thought you were at an airport? No, I am at school because I do school.
he does school. School whale. All right.
I'm gonna be alone on Valentine's Day again, as usual. Listen, you're never alone on Valentine's Day.
Nah, man.
You have us.
Yeah. Yeah, you got us. Just, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
What's up, Yaka Productions?
What's
You have
up?
us. Yeah, you're never.
All right. Let's see. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly go. I'm just gonna quickly go over like the topics that we're gonna talk about in the meeting, while we still have some people coming in. So first up, we're just gonna talk about catching up, going over some stuff that has happened in the last month. A lot of things have happened. We're gonna talk about some Kenshin Chaos stuff. We're going to talk about some Gabra's Bad Day stuff, merch store information. Let's see. We're going to talk about some of the podcast that we are currently working on, Kenshin Plays information, and most importantly, Patreon, because a couple things are changing in Patreon. Once again, for those of you who are at the $10 tier, this is important for you. So that's kind of the general outline that we're going to be talking about. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can.
Oh, shit.
I guess that's all right. I could just do. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, let me do a pop out. Pop out chat. There we go. Yeah.
So, how's everyone's day?
It's going great. It's going great.
Chat.
It's alright as far as Saturdays go, really. It's alright.
I get that. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel.
All right. Yeah, Godzilla Reader, we did see that you're still updating the story. So I personally still have yet to read I think it was last 2 updates that you post. So I will be getting to that as soon as I can.
For the last week, I haven't been updated with it. I haven't seen any of the updates. I've just
Yeah.
been super busy with this stuff here. But
Yeah.
I'm here now, so I'm gonna do my best to keep updated on everything.
All right, let's see.
I'm glad your day's going well. Good to your episode. I'm glad your day's going well.
All right, let's get down to it, guys. How about it? All right, catching up. So last month we finally released Kenshin Chaos episode 3. Thank you guys for the amount of support on that video. It's been doing really well. We have been getting a lot of subscribers in the last couple weeks. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for, if you guys are sharing it and posting about it, talking about it, that just helps us out so much. So thank you for that. I think episode 3 was a success. So, what is this? Let's see. Yakko Productions, Kudajiro, the movie, the short film, the story, the game, the
Oh,
YouTube
boy.
video. Wait, good lord.
Oh,
All right. So yes, that was done. Now, in relation to episode 3, we also unfortunately had to say bye to Sean. He departed from the studio last month? Yeah. It was actually like literally shortly after the episode was released. Once again, if you guys want more information on that, we made a announcement video about that. There's no bad blood between us and him. We're still good friends. He's still kind of lingering in the studio to help Kyle and Robert kind of just transition into being the main animators actually. And yeah, so there's no bad blood. He just wanted to go off and do, he wanted to really take the animation stuff like super serious. So he just needed something different, a bit of a different outlet. So but if you guys, in the chat could just give your support for Sean, go subscribe to his channel, Quinn Craftables. And if you want to continue to see what happens with Attack on Kaiju, that will be on his end. We no longer are going to be doing anything Attack on Kaiju related. I just want to let that confirm that. Sean will be taking that on his own. So if you guys want to see more, which I am very still excited about, go check out his channel, Quinn Craftables, and everything that he's doing. So go support him, guys. And Anton. So in the last episode of Kenshin Plays, yes, he was in that, but that's because we recorded that video months ago. That was like 3-4 months ago when we recorded that last episode.
Yeah.
So that's why Sean's in there. So that's like the last thing that Sean is in terms of the studio. So yeah. All right. Okay, next thing that we're going to talk about, Kenshin Chaos, obviously, that is the biggest thing that's going on right now. So we have a couple things that we needed to discuss, or that we need to discuss about it. So Nico and I came together after Sean left, so we want you guys to know that Sean was like super, super integral to basically everything that we did here. He's been the animation style since 2016 really, because that's when we started development of Wrath of the Hybrid. So it's kind of like the same thing when Danielle left us. Like that was like our art style and everything. And so then when she left, that's why we haven't really been doing a lot of artwork, is because we don't really have anyone to do that. So so it's kind of the same thing with the animation, but luckily we do have Kyle and Robert here. So once again, we want you guys to give these two guys the most amount of support, because I can tell you from if you're a Patreon member, you've been seeing some behind the scenes, some screenshots and everything. But for those of you who don't know, Kyle and Robert, they have been killing it with giving us
absolutely.
They've been doing the storyboards of episode 4. We announced what it is, right? Like what the monster is and all that. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
So they're doing so next up is Kudajiro versus Gigan, and we're super stoked about that. I'll let you guys talk about kind of where you're at the moment in terms of development of it, but they've been cooking. Like they've been like hit the ground running. So we need you guys to give them support. Let them know that you guys are like rooting for them. So so I think what we'll do is I'm gonna hand it over to Kyle and Robert. You guys can discuss kind of how your development has been so far with episode 4. Just kind of talk about how it's been so far.
Episode 4 has been it's a very fun experience to animate because it's Kurajira going up against Gigan, and not just any Gigan. It's the like Final Wars Gigan, which is personally my favorite Gigan suit. And so for me to be animating this huge like battle between Kurajira and Gigan, it's really something because you get to explore a lot of what they both can do to each other and how they contrast off of each other. Like Gigan's got chainsaws, he's got a buzzsaw, he can fly. Kurajira's got a shockwave, he's got his beam and all that. So it's really just going off of the storyboards too. It's you get to I want to say experiment. Yeah, that's it. You really get to experiment a lot with what you can do with these two characters. So I've been really having a fun time getting all these like angle shot, overall just SFM stuff done because it's a really good experience and it's really good practice too. So overall, that's just me on it, and yeah, that's basically how I feel on it.
Cool. All right, Robert, do you got anything to add? You there, Robert?
Is
I don't know. His mic might be muted or something.
It doesn't say he's muted.
Okay, well,
Well,
we'll all right, well, oh,
well, bless you.
are you alive, Robert?
Is he alive?
No. Okay.
Tell me he's alive.
But he did say that
No.
he oh,
Oh wait, there we are.
there we go.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I was having difficulties. Okay.
You're good. You're good.
So as in the production, it's going good. The storyboards for the beginning part is going good. The midpoints, Kyle has already done that. But the storyboards for the final part is still in the process. I think we'll still have to we'll have to talk about how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of animation, I only worked on a little bit, but I think the difficult part is the map. We're still waiting for Quinn Craftables to send us the map. So once we do receive it, we can start animating it. Most of it.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's see here. And
that's pretty much all I have to say.
Anton, I did get your email, so we will get that when we get to that segment. All right. So yeah, as you guys can tell, the episode 4 is actually going very smooth right now, and I think that's because with everything that's happened in the studio, we've had to reorganize a lot of stuff, and in doing that, I think we've tried to streamline our process for getting these episodes done. So once again, we don't like to announce like dates of release when they're going to come out, but Kyle, you said probably within about a month or so, and that's okay.
I'm trying to get it done by the end of February. I can't guarantee it, of course, because I have other stuff in life, of course, but like I'm trying to get it done by the end of this month. Right now, just waiting on the map and all that.
Yeah, me too.
So
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So look forward to it, guys. Kutajir versus Gigan. It's going to be awesome. So now, last thing that we want to talk about with Kenshin Chaos for a second. So one of the biggest things that we've kind of had to come together and kind of realize is kind of funding, and this kind of goes along with Gabra's Bad Day. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna kind of jump back and forth here a little bit, but Gabra's Bad Day is also in production. We made an announcement about that. There was a little logo that was made, and basically what happened was instead of making this thing where the core team has to work on that project, we're actually turning it to where now we're going to start to commission out some certain ideas. And Gabra's Bad Day was a very easy thing to do because it's very simple. The whole story and thing is already laid out really. Literally what it's going to be is a shot-for-shot remake. The only difference is this time is it's going to be animation instead of, a camera being held and toys and all that stuff, if you guys remember the original videos. So what we decided to do was commission it out, and we decided that we wanted to get Toho Society to do it. We're very excited about it. He was full on board with it, and he's working on it right now. He's actually making he commissioned out an original Gabra model, so it'll actually be like really cool and unique looking.
Yeah.
So that's happening there now. Obviously, we say commission out, which means we are actually putting our budget towards getting that finished. It's not going to be a huge amount, but it is still something that the Patreon money is actually being used to get that done. So we want to thank our Patreon supporters, because without you guys, Gabra's Bad Day would not be happening. Now, that brings us to Kenshin Chaos. We still what Nico and I did is we went through the whole list of episodes, because we still have this whole document of like all these the future episodes that we want to make. But we still have, I don't know, I mean, I don't want to say the exact number, but we still have a good amount of this series that's left.
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do is we because of Sean leaving, it kind of made us realize that we might need to start dipping into our budgets to actually start paying our people who are helping us. Now, I know a long time ago, once again, we like to be very transparent with you guys, and I think that's something that I take pride in with this studio, is that we're very transparent with you guys. We let you know how everything is going. And we know that when we first started the Patreon, we said that, the money's going straight into the budget, like into savings and all that stuff. Well, now that this stuff has happened, things are a little different now, obviously. Since Sean left, things are a little different. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to figure out a way to where we can pay even Kyle and Robert here, and then even Vinny, and then Brandon, that if we can pay them at least something, it would be good. What's up, Vinny?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay.
So that's kind of the deal that we're kind of facing right now. So because Toho Society is going to get a commission price for that, we thought that we at least want to try and do something for Kyle and Robert and the rest of the team, because they're working so hard on it. Once again, when they joined the team, they obviously knew that it wasn't a paid gig, but that was when things were normal in a way, but now things are a lot different. So we're kind of restructuring the studio in a way that the core team doesn't have to work on every single project that we set forth. Like Nico and I really we come up with the idea and we're like, let's see if we can do it. But now it's going to turn into a case of like, okay, maybe we'll have one team working on this project and we'll have another team working on that. And that's just how we're going to be able to keep up with pace, which is why Patreon is so important. And I know I stress it, and I know it might get annoying, but I cannot tell you guys how much that money is important, because it's how we get things done, essentially. Like I said, Gabra's Bad Day would not be able to happen, or at least it wouldn't be able to happen as quickly as it's going to be if it wasn't for Patreon. So, long story short, what we're going to ask for you guys is if we did a GoFundMe to finish out season 1 for Kenshin Chaos. And so what we would do is we would set up a amount that we would need to, and this is strictly to pay our people to get to just finish it. None of that money is going into like my pocket. None of it's really going into Nico's pocket. It's going straight to developing the rest of the episodes. Kind of similar to what it was when I did back in the day the Kaiju Fantasy Battle, and like all the money went directly towards Asusa, because the poor guy had to deal with all that crap. So that's kind of what we're saying at the moment. But we want this idea and this decision to be left up to you guys. So what we have, and I need to see if I can get that, poll going. We are going to set out a poll that is going to ask if you guys honestly, and we want you guys to be completely honest with us, if we did a GoFundMe to finish out season 1 for Kenshin Chaos, would you guys honestly donate to that? So we're going to put out that poll. And if you guys have if it's more of yes, then we will get that set out. If there's more of you that say, no, I just don't feel like paying for that, or I just can't financially do that, then our feelings are not going to be hurt. We're just going to continue with what we're trying to do, and we'll just have to figure stuff out from there. But we just want to let you guys have that option, so that it's not kind of like, oh man, like now they're asking for a a GoFundMe now. So it's like, whoa, geez. So,
Yeah.
so that's kind of that deal there. So I need to make sure that I have this poll set up, and I'm going to be posting it during the stream, and then it will be available after. I'm not going to be posting on all the different social medias like I did for the Kenshin Plays poll. I'm actually just going to do one big straw poll, and then I'll just make a link, and then everyone can go to that. Just be a lot easier to count it all up. So, so yeah, once again, that's kind of what we're doing with that. So, all right, let's move on to. So a little bit, I don't know if there's anything else that I talked about in terms of Gabber's Bad Day. I think that was pretty much it. It's just that's in
Yeah,
production.
that was pretty much
Yeah,
everything.
Toho Society's doing it, so we're good there. Okay, next up is our merch store. So we've actually added a couple more items, and I'm going to bring that up so that I can show you guys what we have cooked here. And actually, funny enough, I tried to do a little bit more research on the whole, like, you know, that gray area of like uploading fan art, and is that kind of legal? And I don't know, because technically you're selling it, and it's. Ugh. I did a little bit more research into it, and it just doesn't seem like something that I want to risk for the studio. So we're just gonna keep it to our original logos and items that we have. So unfortunately, there won't be like the Godzilla Wrath of the Hybrid poster, Return of Space Godzilla, or anything like that, because that has those trademarked characters on there, and we just don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to see if I can get this to find. Let's see if I can get this to all figured out. But while I'm getting this all worked up, Nico, you can entertain them.
Entertain? Okay. So, we visited this topic multiple times. You know, I'm still very passionate about it. Kuju is also very passionate about it. So I just need to understand how many of you have actually tried pineapple on pizza?
Good God.
Like,
Dude,
can
why
actually
Christ.
who has here has actually tried it and just
I-
saying no, it doesn't belong on pizza because I don't think it does, even though I've never tried it.
I tried it before and I've hated every bite of it. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't belong on
I
pizza.
I can live. Okay, I can live with it. I can live with that. I can live with that. Robert,
I never tried it before, but I mean, I want to have it.
Be on my side.
no,
Yeah.
Kyle, listen. I've
Hey,
accepted.
he's an
I,
animator just like me. We stick together, okay?
listen, I've accepted that you did not like pineapple on pizza. I think it's rightfully. I think it'd be right if Robert were to form his own opinion on pineapple on pizza. Psst, Robert, you're supposed to
What?
try pineapple. You're supposed to get pineapple on like pizza with bacon. That
What?
yeah,
What?
you get
Why?
That's the
pineapple and
only way I'll have that.
you get
Oh,
pineapple.
God.
Yeah, you don't just get pineapple on it. You get pineapple and bacon, pineapple and
Yeah.
ham. Or if you're feeling really good about yourself, you get pineapple on a barbecue chicken pizza.
Good Lord.
Huh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mad lad.
You're mad lad.
Actual mad lad over here.
It is what?
Like,
I-
you got the bacon, you got the pineapple, and now you got chicken on a pizza. Oh, God. Like,
No.
what?
What is wrong? You don't like bacon on pizza?
No, I like just bacon on pizza, but then you like throw in the pineapple and like chicken, and it just gets like all
Oh
over
no.
the place.
The pineapple the barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple on it is separate from the bacon.
Okay, good, because
Yeah.
I can't live with myself if I have to think about like chicken pineapple
Separate.
bacon pizza.
Yeah.
So you quite literally get pineapple. Pineapple and bacon pizza is separate from pineapple on barbecue chicken pizza. Two completely separate entities. Who is Mary Anderson?
I have
Oh
no
yeah,
clue.
wait. I'll search it
Who
up.
is
Who
Mary
is Mary
Anderson?
Anderson? She is an inventor. She invented the windshield wiper. Okay.
What?
She was born in 1866 in Greene County.
Good Lord.
Greene County? Where's Greene County?
That's in Alabama. It's in
Oh.
Alabama.
There's also a Greene County in Pennsylvania. So I was like, what?
She also died in 1953. It says. Okay, so she invented the windshield wiper.
where where did this where did this take a turn? Chris literally told us to entertain. Chris
I know.
Chris told me to entertain everyone.
And this is
I
what
put a
happens.
pineapple on pizza, and we venture off to the history of Mary Anderson, who invented the windshield wiper.
Oh god.
All right, so I got everything all set up, so we can put that story on hold for a bit. You guys are nuts. So I did put in the comments here in the chat the poll, the link to the poll. So please go to that link and answer if yes or no if you guys would support Kenshin Chaos financially. But once again, please be honest. Don't be afraid to say no. It's perfectly fine. We understand. And then also the TeePublic. So we have added a couple more items to the store. So, you know, for those of you guys who don't feel like subscribing to a Patreon, this is also another good way to support us financially because this is like a one-time thing, right? You don't have to it's not like a subscription. You just pay for a product. So we've added a couple more items here. So,
Chris,
yes.
we can't see the TeePublic on the
Yeah.
on the stream. It's like cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, there. It's like kind of there. That's all you really need to see. It's just, I mean, it's showing the items here. So,
okay.
It's all fancy.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no, I see it on OBS, so I'm having, yeah. So it should be all set.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it should be good. All right. So yes, so we've added a couple more stuff here. So obviously this is the stuff we had before, but now we have a new item. This is actually, we could get away with this one because this doesn't show any Godzilla really necessarily. I mean, okay, technically there's the kanji, but it's fine. And so this is the Hybrid's Eye. So if you guys remember, this was like literally one of the first ever promotional images of Wrath of the Hybrid. So if you wanted that on a t-shirt or literally anything else like wall art, mugs, masks, anything like that, there you go. Also, there is a sale going on right now. I'm not in control of the sales. Literally, TeePublic just decides to be like, hey, let's just do a sale. So you got 35% off store-wide, $13 tees and more. And they
also
what?
Yeah, you guys may be the chat may notice that I am currently wearing a mask. You can also do your part and join me and wear a mask with Kudajiro on.
Oh, and I also
forgot
to mention, but I am wearing a Kudajiro hoodie, so I can literally attest that that it is actually good quality. I'm not, like, no joke. This hoodie is very comfortable, and the print looks actually very good. So, represent people. All right, so we've added that. We've also added this really awesome poster of Kudajira. I wonder if, let's see if I can get it bigger here so you guys can take a good look at it. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, let me just, there we go. Yeah, so that is awesome. So you guys can get, that on a t-shirt. Makes me want to get that on a t-shirt.
Wait. Mary Anderson, Vinny, Mary Anderson's from our Phasmophobia play. We started screaming Mary Anderson, and she wouldn't come out. That's what it was.
Oh, right.
And then we've added a Kenshin Chaos logo. So right there, you guys can get that. Once again, all these items you can get on a t-shirt, mug, all that kind of different stuff. A Kenshin Plays logo. And then these two are actually unused logo designs that I made way long ago, before we actually had our actual design. And actually what's kind of cool is I want you guys to guess. Let's see if the chat can guess this actually. But what does this look like? What do these logos look like? What was the inspiration behind, especially the banner image? Like what does that look like to you guys? It's a studio that inspired us. Oh, I'm gonna see if the chat can get this. Let's see who gets it first, if they can guess it. Do you guys know?
I know.
Yeah, you know. But
No,
Anton got it. Yep.
Yeah.
The Toho scope. Yeah, Toho. There you go. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So that was kind of the inspiration for that. I just wanted to make it like a Toho looking kind of yeah. So you guys can get that on a t-shirt or anything like that. So once again, that the website supports us tremendously if you guys do that way. So all right, I will take this off. We don't need that no more. Okay. All right. See if I'm still have this all day. Okay. Let's see if I saw a couple questions popping up here. I just want to make sure that we can get to those first before I continue. Someone was asking if Kudajira is a trademarked character. Okay. He is by copyright law. He is under us, like he is protected under us. So obviously if there was any like person that tried to do anything else with him, obviously we could, we'll get them like Toho does with Subway and whatnot. Do you remember that?
Subway?
Well, do you remember that, the whole Subway thing? Like they had like that commercial with that like monster, and then Toho sued him because it looked too much like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
okay.
funny
I
story.
don't remember that.
But yes, no, Kudajira is protected under us for sure. So so we're watching. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, podcast. All right, Nico, do you actually want to talk about the podcast? Because you have a good idea of what we're developing.
Okay, so so right now for the podcast, we're looking at next month and potentially do our first ever podcast episode, sort of like a pilot.
Oh, wait, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes.
Okay, Godzilla Reader had a really good point here too. If you want to use Kudajira, just ask us. So there's a couple things with this. Like Godzilla Reader, for instance, he's making a fan fiction of Kudajira, and he asked us if he could do so, and so we're like, yeah, that's fine. So if you guys want to do like a fan thing with Kudajira or whatnot, just ask us, like ask for permission, and then we'll be totally good with that. The only thing that we won't do is we won't give you the model, though. That's kind of our exclusive thing for right now. But if you want to like write a story about him or do drawings, that's perfectly fine. Just ask us for permission if you're gonna like post it on social media or whatnot, because that's just kind of general courtesy, I guess, if that's a courteous. So okay, sorry, Nico, continue.
Okay, so we're looking at like next month to be the first ever pilot episode of this podcast. We don't know what the title is going to be. It might just be a complete pilot thing where it's just like, oh, here's our podcast. We don't have a title. We do have a topic of discussion. I think it'll be very, very, very interesting. I don't think we're going to release the topic just yet.
No.
But so far, I think it's just going to be me and Chris talking back and forth. Obviously, we'll have a chat input as well, and yeah, any of these guys could join in as well. But as of right now, just the plans, what it's looking like. It's just me and Chris. But I got to talk over this video because me and Chris are the only ones that really talked about it so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what we have planned.
And then we do have I actually was wondering too, like if we're gonna do if we're gonna do it live or if we're gonna do it like pre-recorded. So that's another option that we can do, because if we do it live, then we can. Holy shit, Anton, that's actually a really good title for it, Kenshin Cast.
Yeah,
I like that. We might actually use that.
Yeah.
And Acno, yes, reaction videos are fine too. Yeah. So we have two different versions though that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a video format, so it's gonna be on YouTube, and then we'll do an audio only version because it's a podcast, so we want to do audio. And we'll be posting that on Podbean. So that'll be a new social media site for us that we will be creating very soon. Yeah, so there we go. So that's in terms of the podcast. Next up, we're going to talk about Kenshin Plays. So Kenshin Plays, we just released the last episode for Phasmophobia, and it will be the last one in terms of Phasmophobia, because we did a poll on, and this was you guys. You guys picked this. This is your fault. We're doing Among Us next. But you guys picked it.
Boy.
So we're going to do that for the first episode of, at least for that game. So we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. If people like it, then cool. If people don't, then we'll do a different game, kind of like how Phasmophobia was. Now, Phasmophobia, the reason there were so many episodes was because we actually did like a big bulk recording, and then we just kind of split it up into multiple parts. So that's kind of why there was like 4 instead of like maybe 1 or 2. But A game that we do have on our radar when it does come out is Gigabash. That's a actual kaiju game that I think would be very fun to play, but obviously it's not out yet. So, but that's one that I think when it does come out, that's going to be actually a really, really like fun game for us to play. We also had on the list Left 4 Dead, Halo MCC for like, some multiplayer fun action there. The other two that I was actually really excited about was EDF. I'm very disappointed in you guys. A lot of you didn't vote for EDF. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. But no, EDF, that's on our radar too. And another game called Daikaiju Daikasen Versus. You guys might have heard that. That's an indie game that's it had a Steam release, which we didn't know. We did research on it, and it's on Steam. So that's something that we would do. Yeah, Gabe, I knew you voted for EDF. You had the little GIF on there.
EDF.
So yeah. All right, so that's kind of so Among Us is next. So once again, don't complain because you guys voted for it. So once again, it's your fault. And that's what we're gonna be doing next with that. So, okay, next, we're gonna be talking about Patreon stuff. Now, before we do actually get into the information of Patreon, let us do the showcase our for the $10 tier people. So, Acno and Anton, we have your stuff set up ready to go. Well, okay, that's a lie. I actually technically don't have it all set up ready to go. So once again, I'm gonna have Nico take over, and probably he's gonna talk
Yes.
more about pineapple pizza.
I'm actually not. So
Oh, that's a shock.
yeah. Listen,
Hey
I
now.
don't know what the beef is about that. I don't know. Listen. You know, it's the truth though. Because you brought it up, I'm going to continue to talk about it.
Oh,
But
no.
it's the truth though. It's
Because
the
I
truth
brought it up.
because I said it is. It's good because I say it is.
Oh
Hey,
gosh.
guys, real quick, I actually have to go.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you have to go. All right. Well,
Yeah,
everyone sit.
yeah.
All right. Everyone say
All
bye
right.
to Vinny.
All right.
All right, later, Vinny.
Sorry.
You're good, man.
That's
All right,
fine.
you guys have a good one.
You too.
Later.
All right, Yako. My name is actually spelled with a C, not a K. Get it
Yeah.
right next time, or we're banning you from the stream.
I'll ban you.
I will.
He's
I will
just kidding.
use every
Ban
power.
him
I
from
will.
stream.
I will abuse my powers and ban you from every single stream possible.
A moderator abuse over here. He's gonna ban the guy from stream from him.
And
Abuse his
have a-
spelling his name
power.
wrong.
I have the power. You look at me one wrong way in chat, and I will ban you. I will banish you.
Good
Don't
lord.
mess with him. He will ban you on site if you spell his name wrong even once on accident.
All right, let's see. Still getting some stuff set up, so keep on going. Keep on
All right.
entertaining.
You know what bothers me?
Oh no.
Should start
What?
with, you know what grinds my gears?
Do you know what really, really bothers me?
What?
But
Just seeing people like happy.
What?
what's wrong with that?
Just thinking that they're better than me.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Also, for those who don't know, like this is me being jokingly obnoxious. I'm not this person. I promise you.
Not this person.
I
He's
wanna
not
see-
actually like this.
I
Don't
want to
fear
see.
him.
I want to see everyone succeed. Unless your name is Chris.
Oh, ouch.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh.
Disrespect.
What?
Damn.
The
Strike
Wait.
disrespect.
Damn, he's being so he's
If your name is like
If
Chris,
your name
Chris.
begins with an R, C, or K, you are below me.
wow.
What?
Okay. Wow. Okay. We're animating a whole Kenshin Chaos episode for you, and that's how you
And
treat
Silence.
That's how
I
you
said what
treat
I
it.
said.
Oh,
No,
We're
gosh.
doing this for free, and this is how you treat us.
no,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
All right, but Anton, I have no idea why you call me Killer Bees. I don't know where I acquired such a nickname.
Oh no. Killer bee.
Killer Bees. I have no idea where that would come from. Anyways, also, have you guys ever played The Forest? Anyone here?
No, I have not.
I've heard of it,
Yeah, I've
but
heard
I
of it,
haven't
but
played it.
I have
It's
not.
it's very intense. I played it a couple weeks ago. It's it's oh man, it is
Koji
terrible.
says my name begins.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Your
something
name
might
begins
flash
with
up
the
on the screen
J.
here. There we
Okay.
go. Okay, there it is.
Your name begins with a J. Okay, well, Aknogoji,
You're spared.
hate to break it to you, but actually, no, I
Oh.
hate to break it to them. Anyone that starts with the letter J is actually a little bit higher than anyone that starts with a K, R, or C. So just know that you're higher on the ladder of people that I
Wow.
like.
All right. Well, before we lose all of our subscribers, I have the stuff all set up. All right, so we're gonna start Akno Goji. We're gonna show off what he wanted to share, and he wanted you guys to subscribe to his Twitter account. So there is his Twitter account right there. So go at Akno Goji. So there you go. Thank you, Akno Goji, for your Patreon month, supporting for another month. Thank you. And then let's see, for Anton here, so he had he gave us 5 different original kaiju that he made, that they're like 3D models that he made, and but we're only gonna show one. But we wanted to know, Anton, if there was another place that you wanted people to go to, maybe so that they can look at your other monster creations. So put that in the chat so that people can go see what else is there. But as far as the one monster, I picked this one because I just thought it looked the coolest. Was this guy here? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Owaiporo, I think. I could be incorrect, maybe. So that is Anton's character right there.
Oh
so,
wow.
yeah.
Ooh,
So yeah, he made that all by himself. So it's his original monster in a
cool.
3D model. So, all right. Thank you, Anton, for being a Patreon supporter of the $10 tier. Okay, so now that we that's a good segue into the next part, that what we're going to talk about here. So as far as Patreon is concerned, we are going to be we're changing up a couple things. So the first thing that we are changing up, let me make sure that I have the chat up, that way I can see things. So the first thing that's up is if the $1 tier is staying the same, nothing is changing in that dollar tier. So you in the dollar tier, you get, let me get this. The heck. There we go. You get, let's see if I can find this, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you still get the Patreon. It says the Patreon only voting power. I didn't put that there. That was just default when we set up the accounts. I guess if we ever do a voting thing, that's a Patreon exclusive thing, maybe. You still get Patreon posts and messages, so you get like the behind, and that includes like the behind the scenes and sneak peeks. And then you also get access to early music tracks. So when Vinny, while he's working on the on the tracks, you guys will get those. You'll get like snippets and here and there. And I think I give them in a way where you can actually download them. So if you want to download them and put them on your MP3 player, awesome, or your iPod, whatever these kids are using nowadays. So then for the $5 tier, we are changing one thing. Everything else is fine except for the early access to content. What we're doing is in the past, what we've been doing is we've been giving it like a day before. So like for instance, we posted our another Kenshin Vault video, so that goes out to the Patreons first for a day, and then after 24 hours, that's when it becomes public. We're going to change that up a little bit because we wanted to give a little bit more value to that. So we're actually going to now have it be a week in advance. So you're going to have it a week before it's available to everyone else. So for instance, like when Kenshin Chaos episode 4 comes out, that's going to come out a week before the actual public release date. So that's just going to give that a little bit more of a value to that tier. Next, the $10 tier. This is where the most changes are going to be happening. So we wanted to change the last the main thing for the $10 here, and that was the showcase one. So the reason we're changing it is because of a couple reasons. We haven't had that, as you guys know, we haven't had that many people actually interact with that style. Now, once again, Akno, Goji, you've been like the most, you've like literally every month you've been the one to actually respond to the emails and to, tell us what you want to share. So that's awesome. The other reason why we're changing it though is because we're just, if it gets to a point where we get so many showcases and it can get kind of muddy of like what kind of stuff we can show and what kind of stuff we can't show, and we just don't want to like deny anybody something if that makes sense, like of what they want to show. So what we're deciding to do is we wanted to make sure that if we were going to take a reward out, that we would replace it with something with equal value of that. So we think we've found something that works pretty well. So what we're going to do is this thing called, it's going to be called this community invite. And so it's the community meeting invite. So for example, we're not going to do it obviously this month. We'll do it next month because we have to test a few things before we do that. But what this means is that if you subscribe to the $10 tier, once again, you get everything. You get the $1 tier, $5 tier rewards. And then this one, basically what it allows you to do is during a segment on the community stream, like right now, we would say, okay, we're now going to bring up our community meeting people or our invite people, and we have you like on this list, and then we will bring you in one by one, and you'll actually be on our stream. So you actually get to like, you'll be able to talk to us, ask us a question, and maybe even kind of relating to showcasing. Maybe you could talk about something that you're working on currently, or you can be like, hey, I'm doing this, check that out, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily showing anything, but once again, just kind of telling. But you get to be on the stream, so it's kind of like, hey, cool, you get to talk, like, well, whatever, and it'll be for like about, a short amount of time. It won't be for the whole stream, but it's just kind of a way for us to have that interaction even further. Now, the big disclaimer though with this option, this option may not work for everyone. So even if you want to donate $10, it still might not work for you, and we want to make that very clear. So what the disclaimer is, and it says it on the Patreon as well, is that to be able to invite you to the community meetings, you must be available during the date and times that the studio is hosting the event. So for instance, right now, if you're not available right now, we're not going to be able to get you in because obviously you're not here. So the community meeting dates and times are decided by the team's availability. So that's when the most of us are available. Usually that means what we try and do for all of us, what has been working so far, is we try to do the second or third Saturday of every once a month at around 12 p.m. MST, Mountain Standard Time. So kind of around the afternoon time is when we tend to do those. So if those times seem possible for you, like if that's where you have free time and if that's where you can do this, then go to the $10 tier, you can do that, and then you can be a part of the show. If not, if you feel like you aren't going to be able to come to those, or at least on a consistent basis to where you feel like your money's not being well spent, then we recommend to just go down to the $5 tier. Don't spend $10 if you're not going to get that money worth. Like, we're not greedy, so we're not like forcing you guys, hey, do that, but then don't show up. Like, no, that's kind of wasting your money, right? You're not getting that reward part. So if you feel like you're not going to be able to, then it's perfectly fine to go to the $5 tier. Once again, we, for the people who are in the $10 tier right now who signed up, once again, like Akno and Anton, we apologize for the inconvenience, the fact that you guys wanted, you signed up for that reason, for the showcase stuff, but we just decided that it's not working out the best. So that's why we're changing it to this kind of style where you can actually be a part of the show. So once again, for you $10 tier people, if you can show up, once again, it's still the same though with emails and responses. So you must be able to respond through Patreon. It also will have a bit of obviously Discord involvement. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a whole new channel that's going to be exclusive to this. So we'll be like assigning roles, and we'll change it to where like we can invite you to the meeting and all that stuff. So that's kind of how we're changing that up. Once again, guys, we are still new to Patreon, so we're just trying to figure out the best methods to do this, at least in our resources that we're at. You know, we would love to do a lot more like the bigger YouTubers or like the bigger content, not just YouTubers, but the biggest like content creators that they do. Like they're able to like send their fans stuff. They can do like signed posters and exclusive, I don't know, all kinds of stuff, you know. But right now with just our resources and what we have, we have to be very like, we just can't go big, at least right now in terms of rewards. So that's kind of what we have with that. If you guys have any more questions on it, you can either ask us in the chat here, or you can email us on our official email, and we can get those answers for you. So that's pretty much it for the Patreon information. So hopefully that doesn't upset too many people when it comes to the $10 tier stuff. But like I said, if you can't do it, then just go to $5. It's perfectly fine. I think also Patreon does, like, if you're really generous and you don't care, because obviously there are some people in the $10 tier that don't reply to the messages anyways for the showcases, so they've been just donating $10 and that's it. So if you're you know, if you don't really care about the reward, you just want to help support us, then I think Patreon has an option where you can do a custom amount. So even though you're at a certain tier, you can still like, oh, I'm at the dollar tier, but I still want to donate $10. I guess that, you know, that's how you do it. So okay. That's it for the news and updates. That's really all that is. So we are about, let's see, 12:52. Perfect. So got all that done in about an hour. So thank God. So now we are going to let's see. Let's leave this up to the chat questions for the rest of the time. I think we'll go for about maybe another, I don't know, what do you guys think? Another half hour or so?
10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes. Okay. So we'll see.
Yeah, like that.
We'll see
I'm fine with
how
that.
we'll see how that looks. All right, let me close that. That should be right there. Okay, perfect. Whew, all right. I'm always so tired after talking so much. Good God.
It's fine.
How do
It's
you guys
okay.
how do you guys not get annoyed at me? Like, I talk a lot.
Nah, it's fine.
It's fine. All right, so yeah,
I don't really talk a lot.
we're gonna start answering some questions here. So question away, I guess, people. Pineapple.
Is me banning people going to be like the new meme? I've seen it like 20 times.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it throughout the
You
chat.
banning
If something,
people.
like if Kudijiro gets hit by Blue Shell Mario Kart, you get banned by me.
Look at what you did, Nico. Look at what you did.
Oh,
If Kudajira gets hit once by any kaiju in the future Kenshin Chaos episode, you automatically get banned.
mhm.
I
If
caused a
Gaigan
ruckus.
if Gaigan hits him once, a random person in his chat just gets axed, just banned.
All right.
There's no reason other than just, oh well, Gaigan hit him, so.
Let's see, Gabe. Chris, do you think Iris from Gamma 3 is precious? Well, I mean, kinda, but when he's in that first form, I mean, you all know how I feel about that one scene, so it gets a little weird. If you guys remember, do you remember that? Remember Gamma 3 with Iris?
I haven't seen it in like 7 years.
That like
so it's
first.
wow,
Yeah.
dude. That actually 6 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Was because I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I saw it maybe was 6 years ago. So I haven't seen it
Let's
since.
see. Thoughts on the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer, so everybody knows what your thoughts are. Okay, well, yes, I mean, I thought it looked great. I'm excited for it. I mean, honestly, at this point, like, I'm Team Godzilla, but you know, I just want to see a good fight, and like, I'll be sad if Godzilla loses, but there have been these major spoilers about a certain other character that may be in it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it for people who really don't know, but I'm pretty sure that he's in it, and I'm very disappointed if that's really true, because I just wanted it to be these two guys.
This X character, who I won't name, is supposedly in the like first 5 seconds if you look in the back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the trailer,
I won't
yeah.
name
It's
him,
yeah.
But it appears he's in there, which, if true, I mean, oh boy, this better not end up like PBS.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Nico, what's your thoughts?
I could,
or whoever,
I could probably
you
say
whoever.
no promises.
Me, am I up now, or is it Robert? Because Robert started, and then yeah, you could go, Robert.
Yeah.
You started, and
Okay,
I was like,
I could probably say that I am looking forward to it. All I can just say is that I just want to have fun watching it. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to not expect anything at all. Just have a wonderful time watching it with a friend of mine. So yeah, that's all I can say.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Who's up next? Me
Uh,
or
I'll go. I think
Alright.
it's gonna. I think the story's gonna be not very good. Obviously, I think it's gonna literally take after Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna be
it's not
campy.
gonna make any sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not here. But knowing that, at least I can say I'm not expecting anything good besides a good monster fight.
Right. Yeah.
You're there for you're there for
We're there for the
you're there for Transformers. Literally, anytime you go for watch a Transformers movie, you're going there to see the really good special effects, the really good CGI. You're not there for the story. You're there to see Mark Wahlberg fight Optimus Prime. That's what I'm here for. I'm
I'd
literally here.
like to
I'm
see a good
here.
story, but it's
It's not
Godzilla
happening.
and modern
It is not.
Godzilla is like
It is not.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
like
But
it's a Godzilla story. Unless we're talking about like Gojira or something, then like it's like you plop Godzilla and you have him fight some other monster, and it's like okay, yeah,
Yeah.
these crappy human characters. Okay, sure.
yeah, it's not. We're gonna get some beautiful CGI special effects monster scenes. I'll be happy with the movie
Or it might
because at least
completely surprise you, and it might actually be a very
I feel
groundbreaking
like
story.
they're gonna I feel like they're
Oh,
gonna have
yeah,
like
that's true.
the forced dynamic between like uh Millie Bobby Brown, the daughter, and whoever plays the father. Is it like Kyle Chandler? Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna have the forced family thing again. Got the family dynamic, and it's like it's
Mhm.
gonna make no sense when compared to
Let's go.
the real
There's no
story.
correlation between.
Yeah.
There's no
They're gonna
correlation. It's
have
just like a
some like
side story that just
weird
no one pays attention
relation.
to.
Yeah.
They're gonna have her like be related to Godzilla in some way, and it's gonna be like so forced. I feel they're gonna have it like set up like a half an hour into the movie.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll
But
see how it looks. Let's see. Yakko Productions. What if Kujira fought the legendary Godzilla?
oh, I mean,
Oh,
That'd be quite
like
interesting.
Godzilla's had some feats before, although I know his burning mode is only in very specific occasions. So, I mean,
Depends on how you write the script.
yeah, because in 2014 he got beat up on by the Mudos until
Yeah.
like the last second, I want to say, where
yeah.
he's like getting back up, and then like King of the Monsters, he was overpowered, and then he got way overpowered when he got juiced up. So I mean,
Once
depends on which version.
once again, it comes down to that who would win,
Yeah,
this guy, that guy.
how do you write it?
It just depends on how you write it, the script, right? I mean, we like for instance with Kuda, like in our Kenshin Chaos episodes, I mean, we could easily do something where Biolante could have won, but we're like, no, we want Kujiro to win, so we just wrote it that way. So it's it's however the fight is executed, basically. Let's see. Ford should return. That would be interesting.
Harrison Ford.
You guys, no, Ford from
I
2014.
know.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just
That would be funny too if he showed
Harrison
up.
Ford in a Godzilla movie?
Let's see, Godzilla Reader. What do you guys think of the official design of Godzilla in Singular Point? I've seen all that. I've seen a lot of memes from it.
Seen the memes
I haven't-
already.
I
Kind of
haven't
funny.
Like, God, he's thick.
He is thick. Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I'm.
the
I
design
haven't
looks
seen
pretty
him,
cool.
so I refuse. I'm not going to see. I don't want to see anything from Singular Point because I'm going to be genuinely surprised.
I
He's-
like
I
his
avoided
design.
everything.
Yeah.
I like how it takes different things from different Godzilla designs and it just kind of blends them all in one. Like his feet remind me of the 1998 Godzilla, whereas like the more I want to say raptor-like feet with the
Mhm.
dew claw or something in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, it's like
And he
three.
has,
This thing.
three
I know what
toes.
you're talking about. Yeah.
And the neck is like 2002 kind of for me. It kind of looks like that. It's like more grooved across the neck and the head kind of looks like if you took 2014 and the original Godzilla and you kind of blended it. It reminds me of that with a bit of like 2016 Shin Godzilla in there. But the legs, God, he got like, oh wow,
Yeah,
he got the
he's very
legs.
thick.
He didn't skip leg day.
I think in terms of these designs, I mean, I've seen like the Jet Jaguar design, and it's also
Yeah.
pretty ridiculous. But I think when it comes down to it, I actually don't care how the monsters look in this one because it's an anime, and I want them to go it's an anime, so like just go crazy.
They're
Like
gonna have it go like
I'm
everywhere.
fine with it, you know,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Like if we go by like Rodan's design, they're clearly just going for like we're just throwing it all out. And we're just going everywhere with it. So it's like
Yeah, it's
Jet Jaguar is like he's very top heavy. It looks like, and yeah, it looks kind of cartoony if you look at it at a first glance. But like once you realize it's an anime and they have like the different art style, then you could see how it can work within the context of the universe this anime is in.
yeah.
Plus, it's only like a few shots of Jet Jaguar. We haven't really seen him move much.
Yeah.
So I
It's-
want to hold my full judgment until we see, like, for example, Godzilla moving beyond his head and like neck, because that's all we've really seen him move in his head,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So
So they can go crazy with it. I'm good.
yeah,
Let's see. Goji Rex wants us to give Kudajira a shotgun. So there you go. I don't know. What do you think, Nico? Could have a shotgun.
A shotgun?
A Kudajira
Oh,
shotgun.
what?
Are you trying to make
Give
him
Kudajira
more
a shotgun,
overpowered?
okay.
We'll give it no, but he has to be even more badass. We have to give him a double-barreled shotgun because we all
That's
know.
like saying
Do we want
That
double
makes sense.
barrel or like a semi-automatic, like a
Nah,
spaz?
it's gotta be a good old
That's
like
like
it's gotta be the same
saying-
style as a Doom Eternal double-barrel shotgun.
Yeah, you gotta have
What
Can't
about
beat
Jurassic
that.
Park?
have a
Shotgun
shotgun. It's like someone made a
or
meme once where it's like
TF2.
Kong and Godzilla versus Kong, but in
You know, I
instead
might
of an
just make
axe,
that
it's a
picture
shotgun.
today.
Could you're
You know, I
holding a
just went-
double-barreled shotgun?
You could do that too, but with like GVK, instead of giving like Kong his own axe, you just give him a full-on shotgun. Just
See,
have
I don't
him
know.
Run up to Godzilla in Hong Kong with a shotgun.
See, I don't know why they're doing Godzilla versus Kong. That's not where the money's at. The money's in where if it would be like Godzilla versus like Rambo. Like that's where the
Oh
real
boy,
money makers
Godzilla
are.
versus Rambo.
Good
know,
God.
And I'm
actually-
talking like you take current like mid-60s Sylvester Stallone and put him in that getup
Jeez.
at like Godzilla size,
Oh my
and
Someone
you
God.
do
did
everything
like-
that you would do in a Rambo movie, but like in like Godzilla movie. I think that's where the real money
fan
makers
trailer for that. Hold on a second. Someone did a
Good
fan
God.
trailer for that. I remember it was like Rambo versus Godzilla.
Jeez.
You know, I'm
But,
probably
like,
gonna make a.
And like
you
that
know,
would be like canon to like the Godzilla
Oh
monster.
no, Rainbow within the Godzilla universe.
Yep.
oh,
I could just not even just Godzilla. Have the whole like legendary monsterverse. Have every monsterverse kaiju in it. Have like the skull crawlers, Kong,
God.
Rodan, Mothra, Ghidorah. Just have everyone in it going after Rambo for no reason other than
No.
it looks cool.
Good Lord. All right, let's
Like,
see
it
if we have
doesn't
a
have to
couple.
make any sense.
Let's see if we have a couple more questions. If we'll go for like another 10-ish so minutes, and then we'll call it good for this one. And if we unless we get a couple more questions,
It would have to be a large tank if Kudajira were using a firearm.
gosh.
good Lord.
Kudajira with a firearm. That can we have that for episode 5? Just have him like walk up with a firearm.
Give him gorilla glue. Oh,
I don't know if
goodness.
we could
automatic
do
wing.
that.
Not the gorilla glue stuff. Oh boy,
Not the gorilla glue.
Oh,
That's a
oh,
whole nother-
Don't give Kudajira gorilla
whole
glue.
nother
You
can
know
of
what
worms
he
right
would do with that? He would like
no.
he would put himself on the floor. He would stick himself to the floor.
he would use it to kill other monsters for sure.
Yeah, he would like if we did that for episode 4, he would just walk up to Guy again, put both his chainsaws together, and just say, "Have fun."
Have
Like,
fun.
like that's it.
Good gosh.
automatic win. It's not even fair. I love all four Rambo 1/5, not so much. I need to rewatch all the Rambo movies. I heard the most recent one, Last Blood, isn't that good, but it's really like it's a really fun movie, but like as a movie, it's not that good.
So will it
It's
work
like-
on my phone? I'm sorry to cut you off there, Kyle.
Yeah, it's all good.
So Aka, I take you're talking about the live stream thing. Yes, you should, because if you're able to join a chat room, then yeah, it should be all perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Kyle. Continue with Rambo 5: Last Blood.
Rambo 5. I forget. I just searched up Sylvester. He's not even in his 60s. He's like 74. He's 74 years old, and he's still doing these movies.
Yeah.
Born 1946. That's crazy. Jesus. I mean, if he needs his paycheck, he can always come back for Rambo 6.
Nah, man, he has Rocky for that. He has the Creed
Yeah,
movies.
Rocky for
Do
that.
Literally.
both. No, do all three.
The man still makes so much money off like Rocky and Rambo
Oh,
to
yeah.
this day.
It's crazy.
Just like
Oh, yeah.
royalties and stuff, because it's so ridiculously like profitable.
Like, honestly, if you just like in this like I made up thing, if you took Godzilla and like you just have him sitting in a chair, still like collecting royalties from all the older movies, like you would have like 54 up to like 75. You'd have him just raking in cash still from all those years ago.
Oh
That-
yeah.
That's how it would be for Sylvester, just sitting in his chair, he's still making them royalties from like Rocky and Creed.
Let's see. There's a question
DVD
from
sales.
let's see what this is. Goji Rex says everything about making a Kudajira puppet.
That would be beautiful.
I
That would be
mean,
That
pretty
would be
funny.
That'd be cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We talking like a hand puppet or like
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like a little, like the Godzilla puppet that I have. It's like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that would be cool.
oh yeah, that would actually be
Yeah.
pretty fun. Although
Yeah, I'd like
I
that.
feel like it would
That'd be
be a
very
bit
cool.
hard.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see. Let's see if there are any last kind of questions here. If not, then we are gonna call it. Yes, a hand puppet. Yeah. So, well, it's kind of a shame because like it'd be I don't know if Masking Tape Monsters is still around. Oh, what was his name? That was so long ago. What was that? What was that guy's name? I can't remember. Anyways, but that's where I bought the hand puppet from G Fest. So it'd be cool if like he was still around. He could make a Kudajira puppet.
Yeah.
That would be good. Akno Goji. Oh wait, no. Let's see here. Guzzle Reader. Have we read the last chapter where Kudajira fights Demon? No. Like I said, we haven't.
No.
I haven't had time yet. We know we see it there, but we haven't had a chance to read it. So.
Yeah.
Akno Goji, will you make a Kudajira figure? Well, we did. It's a very small little guy.
We
Very
did.
very small little guy.
We
But
did.
we hope. I mean, we're hoping in the future that we can do another run of them, but like something that's more along the lines of like a Bandai figure. It'd be like a 6-inch and painted and all that. But in order to do something like that, it would take a lot of resources, a lot of money, and a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that's just something that we don't have at the moment. So we're hoping in the future though. So
I must say though, what still amazes me to this day is that the guy who runs Artist Alley actually bought the figure or like pre-ordered one because we had to get like order forms
Yep.
out.
That's what
That was really cool.
That's what was really really cool was the fact that we literally sold out of the figures and we had to make more. Like we had to do these online orders, and
Yeah.
that was cool. That was
Yeah.
So I hope one day, guys, we can we can go back to G Fest and do something like that again. But once again, it's just a lot of because I actually don't know what it takes to get a table at G Fest, because last time we had Danielle Faye that kind of helped us sneak in
Yeah.
to get a table. So this time it would be, unless she would do another one, but I don't know. So we would just have to kind of see how that would work.
Yeah.
MIB / Monster Island Buddies should fight Kudajira. His avatar versus. Oh, that would be hilarious to watch. Yeah,
MIB
That'd be
versus
good.
Kudajira.
yeah. Maybe let's see, Bobby Reynolds. Maybe a kaiju named Bobzilla Bobsaurus could fight Kudajira. Good lord.
Bobzilla. I'm thinking of that one show, Bob the Builder. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh gosh,
There's Godzilla wearing a hard hat.
that's a very random thing there.
I go all right. So I was thinking what you were saying about like how like the Singular Point design had like the 2003 neck, and but the
Yeah.
like the 98 feet, and I'm thinking of it quite literally with the thick legs. So I'm thinking of that literally, and it's the most disturbing thing I've probably have seen. Like
Oh no,
have
bro,
thought
those
of.
legs and the neck and the feet. Just
All
take
right.
the 1998 design, give him this anime Godzilla's like thighs, and just give him the 2003 neck.
Good
Just
lord. Okay, let's see. Gabe's gonna take the last question here. So, would Kudajira like Fruity Pebbles?
I mean,
I'm gonna say
I-
yes,
I-
because Fruity Pebbles are amazing.
yeah,
I would say
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
he would.
actually,
agree.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Part of
would go for some
Part of
Fruity
his
Pebbles.
daily
Yeah.
breakfast before he
Yeah.
beats up other kaiju.
Yeah, yeah. He likes Fruity Pebbles, bananas, pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I'm not sure.
and
I mean,
more
I
under-
disagree with the pineapple on pizza, but
Yeah.
you know.
Thoughts
It's okay.
on-
It's okay.
All right. Well, okay, guys. Well, that will do it for this community meeting. So thank you guys for watching and just supporting us and continuing that stuff. So once again, please go to the poll and vote for if you guys would want to support Kenshin Chaos financially or not. Once again, be honest. It's okay. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. And we are excited to hopefully in the month or next month have episode 4 come out and have Gabra's Bad Day, to show you more of Gabra's Bad Day. Also check out the merch store because we got a couple more stuff on there. That's pretty much it. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and let's keep on keep on going. So
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Later.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, we are